Kaugnay pa rin sa usapin ng sex for flight. Makakapanayam natin si Department of Foreign Affairs Secretary Albert Del Rosario. Magandang umaga, Secretary Del Rosario.
Good morning.
Sir, narito na ba sa bansa ang isa sa tatlong embassy officials na sangkot umano sa issue ng sex for flight? Na si Polo Jordan welfare official Mario Antonio. Nasa na po ba ang yung dalawang iba pa?
I understand that this labor official is now back. He has been recalled as of, I understand, as of June 18th. Now, we have asked the other two to return to Manila as soon as possible. We called for them yesterday, and one of them is with the DFA, and the other one is with the Department of Labor. We expect them soon. At the same time, we've also asked the heads of the posts, the three posts from Syria, from Kuwait, and from Jordan, to come back to be able to shed light on the investigation that we hope to start very soon.
Yeah. Just to clarify, sir, yung mga labor officials na nasasangkot sa mga ganitong skandalo, issue, are they under your authority? Ano bang authority nyo? Basta nasa embassy ba nagtatrabaho? Nasa authority nyo yon?
Yes, we have this one-team policy, and the one-team policy in a post is headed up by the ambassador there. So they are under the supervision of the ambassador.
Yes. Okay. You also called back to the Home Office the heads of post, as you said, the ambassadors. If their subordinates were found to be guilty or responsible for some of these practices, ano naman po yung accountability ng ambassador? Would they be made accountable as well for itong mga ginawa ng mga underlings o subordinates nila doon sa embassy?
Well, we'll have to determine whether they had knowledge and whether they were accountable. But these are some of the things that we will be looking into, and hopefully we will come to an objective conclusion on it.
Sir, lumabas to sa media, no, nung nagpa-press conference si Congressman Walden Bello, no, kaya namin din nalaman. Pero kayo mismo, was this the first time you had heard about these allegations, or medyo matagal nyo nang naririnig ito?
No, I must admit it's the first time I've heard of it, and as a matter of fact, when we sat down with Congressman Bello, we tried to make certain calls to the various parties in the posts that are involved, allegedly involved. And to our surprise, some of the responsible people in the post also had never heard of it. So it doesn't mean that the allegations are not true. They may be true, they may not be true. But the challenge for us is to discover whether in fact there were these practices that are very, very disappointing, and we need to look into it and come to a quick conclusion on it.
Yes, kasi so far ata wala pang naghahain ng formal na reklamo, and then wala pa yatang lumalabas na witness or biktima. Kaya paano nyo gagawin yung investigasyon kung wala ngang reklamo o witness?
Well, we understand that there have been some verbal complaints, so we would like to begin with that. We'd like to track down those people who had expressed their complaints verbally. We have a name or two. There was also someone that was interviewed this morning on the news to say that she was also victimized. So we would like to get the cooperation of all sectors to be able to help us in finding these people who may be able to shed light on what really is going on. And if they can file a formal complaint, or they can provide testimony, even if you're not victimized, if you have witnessed, if you have in fact witnessed these incidents, then we urge you to come forward, actually.
Yeah. Itong mga sinasabi nyo na posibleng may nalalaman, ano? Nasa overseas yan, yung mga yan.
Yes, I would assume that some of them are overseas. I would also assume that some of them are back here. So we will try to reach them in every possible way. We will post a hotline where they can call an officer directly of the DFA or the labor office, so that their conversations and their interactions with us can be held confidential, and we will commit ourselves to protecting them.
So sa hotline muna bago nyo susubukan na mag face-to-face na interview.
Well, we need to know who they are, and we need to have arranged for them to come forward, you see.
Okay. Isa sa mga isinasangkot ay miyembro ng augmentation team ng DFA sa Syria. May record na raw po ito ng pagkakaroon ng relasyon sa distress na OFWs noon. So bakit po siya na-deploy pa sa Syria?
Well, we don't know that, and we were trying to ascertain that yesterday. The informant of the good congressman who has been very good in terms of cooperating with us. We're working together in unearthing the real story about all of these allegations. We checked in the Post and to see if anyone there was aware of the fact that there were serious incidents in the past, or there were incidents, as a matter of fact, implicating this gentleman in the incidents that we speak of. And there was no information on it. No one knew anything about it. So we have to dig further.
Okay. Hindi naman ito yung unang pagkakataon na may tiga DFA na nasangkot sa misconduct. Isang recent example, si Philippine Ambassador to Kuwait, Shulan Primavera, inireklamo ng pang-momolestya. What is the status of his case, sir?
That is under official investigation now, and he has engaged his own attorney, and we are proceeding with the investigation.
Yeah, ano yung posibleng magiging parusa sakaling mapatunayang totoo ang mga paratang sa embassy officials sa Kuwait, Jordan at Syria?
Well, from our point of view, most that we can undertake is an administrative measure. What we need to do is, if we want to pursue this further, is we have to convince the victims or to sign a complaint, so that we can so that a fiscal can take a good look at it and to see if criminal charges should be filed. We are, as I said earlier, it doesn't have to be the victim to initiate criminal charges. It could be a witness, someone who has full knowledge of what had transpired. That also is acceptable, I understand, under the law.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. Foreign Affairs Secretary Albert del Rosario.